Hey guys, what's up? It's Kaulu here. So I've been just wanting to talk about some grand jutsus I did, some amazing miracles I did, and obviously I've done a lot of them, but only some of them I actually have evidence for that I want to show you guys. And so this is one I do have some evidence for, is the volcano that erupted recently, because I made this video talking about how I made Mt Kilauea erupt, which I did by writing a story about the fire god and like making it erupt, and the fire god Agni or Agnesaku to make Mt Kilauea erupt. So actually I made Mt Kilauea erupt recently. And I just made a video about Kaulu, the Hawaiian trickster god, about a week or so before the eruption of Mount Kilauea in Hawaii. And Kaulu, of course, relates to fire as well. And so I had just made that Kaulu, Hawaiian trickster god video like a week before Mount Kilauea erupted. And of course, I had written a story all about the fire god making a volcano erupt. So I actually made Kilauea erupt. And Kilauea destroyed over 700 buildings and erupted for 100 days or more. It's still erupting now. It's very amazing eruption in Mount Kilauea in Hawaii. It's kind of funny that I got both these in Hawaii, Mount Kilauea and this hurricane too, which I'll talk about in this other video. And then I made a video about that, and I talked about that, and in the video I said how I made the volcano erupt, and that was actually 5 days before Mt Fuego erupted in Guatemala. But this specifically refers to the infinite fire of the entire macrocosm. And I also, Zaku is another name I use, but this specifically refers to the infinite fire of the entire macrocosm, that supreme deity. And so he basically one can worship Agni, Agnesaku, and Kaulu. Agnesaku Agni is basically, and he definitely helped me, and he showed me his power, and I've used him to do incredible miracles. Like I said, I literally caused the volcanoes to erupt using Agnesaku to erupt, him to do incredible miracles. Like I said, I literally caused the volcanoes to erupt. Like I said, I literally caused the volcanoes to erupt using Agnesaku in Hawaii recently. I was writing it because I can do this thing called the future note. So I made this video 5 days before the eruption in Guatemala, which killed 71 people, and that was actually the most deadly eruption of the decade, in the most deadly volcano eruption in years at least. Happened 5 days after I posted this video saying I made the volcanoes erupt. And that was in Guatemala. And then, so yeah, 5 days after I posted the video saying that I made the volcanoes erupt, 5 days later, there was the most deadliest volcano eruption of the entire decade. So yeah, as you can see here, I published this video on May 28th, 2018, and the Guatemala volcano of Mt Fuego was June 3rd, 2018. So that's 5 days later. 5 days after this video, and it was the most deadly eruption of the decade. So yeah, as you can see here, this gun killed 113 people. See, this recent one in Guatemala, and then the most, if you go back, 2016 there was one that killed 7 people, 2015 0. The most recent dead one, this is the most deadly volcano eruption since 2010 in Indonesia. So this is the most deadly volcanic eruption of the decade. 113 people ever. The most deadliest one since 2010. That one that just happened. And it killed 113 people. And this happened 5 days after I made this video. the most deadly volcano eruption of the decade. I've been 5 days after I posted this. He showed me his power, and I've used him to do incredible miracles. Like I said, I literally caused the volcanoes to erupt, do incredible miracles. Like I said, I literally caused the volcanoes to erupt. Like I said, I literally caused the volcanoes to erupt to do incredible miracles. Like I said, I literally caused the volcanoes to erupt.